I asked Jeremiah a few minutes ago if you're different or something that he knows is different about you now as opposed to before the Orange Bowl because you had that experience and you had a lot of success that night. So I kind of ask you the same thing. Do you feel like a different player? The difference between going into a game like that and thinking you could play well and then coming out of it knowing that you did play well and how that could kind of carry you into the offseason?
Yeah, I think from a mindset standpoint, I think I certainly changed a little bit. I had to be more vocal with the young guys, and I had to step into a role that, Chaz played a great role in tutoring and mentoring me, and a lot of things that Chaz did and applied to his game. I still pick up on, I still call Chaz, and I still conversate with him and talk to him about how to be a great linebacker and how to excel on this level. And I think I certainly changed a little bit, and I think it's certainly something I need to continue to work on. And but yeah, I certainly feel like I changed the way I approach practice, the way I just lead as in the room, and the way I just approach every day. I still have the same mindset in terms of going out there and competing, but from a leadership standpoint, there's Coach Brown's leading us every day, so there's nothing I can't do to try to improve my leadership. So.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that.
CL Brown, go ahead.
Eugene, now that you have kind of stepped into this role, like, what do you see for yourself, in the spring in terms of building off of, the Orange Bowl and last season and growing into a kind of bigger responsibilities and more expectations in that linebacking core?
Yeah, I think one thing I need to do is just continue to remain who I am. Just stick to my principles, be hard-nosed, come in every day and attack every day, give a tremendous effort, and just, do what I've done and continue to grow upon that, and just take every day with a growth mindset and come to every day and understand that the day I think I'm complacent, the day I become complacent is the days that's my downfall. So understanding that although I feel like I know everything at a good amount of everything we're doing right now, understanding that I can still improve on things, and still understanding that I can find little tips and tricks to improve my game and come there and excel. So.
All right, our next question comes from Greg Barnes.
Yeah, I've got two for you. One, speaking of the Orange Bowl, when you went back and looked at that film, the number of snaps that you played, was there anything eye-opening to you that you can build upon in terms of maybe something that you didn't do as well as you'd hoped to do or thought you had done?
Yeah, looking back on that Orange Bowl game, there's a couple of tackles that I missed early, just a couple of tackles that I missed, and I feel like I should have made certain plays in that game. And just bringing my feet on contact. Those are a couple of things that I've seen in the game that I feel like, this offseason that I really wanted to improve on. And Coach Thigpen, Coach Schottmer, and the whole defensive staff really actually been playing a big part in allowing us to do tackling circuits, allowing us to do everything we do every day in Indy, and just developing on my tackling and my ability to bring more explosive collisions to the field. And also in the weight room with Coach Hess, just working on the squat, becoming more explosive, bringing explosive power in from the squat rack, from things we do in the weight room onto the football field. And, I've noticed a big change, and I'm excited to go out there and show that. So.
And how beneficial is it to have somebody like Jeremiah beside you in the film room, on the practice field?
Man, it's great just having Jeremiah out there. At this point, I think Jeremiah has enough snaps to account for probably all the guys in our room, So just having a guy like that next to me, understanding that he's so seasoned, he's a veteran leader, and he does everything that you would want of a leader. And it's great to have him out there. That's my big brother. And we talk every day. We're trying to just, he pushes me and I push him as well. And we're just trying to be the best tandem we can be. So, and with him and other guys on the defense like Tamon Fox, just seeing the commitment in Tamon Fox. Here's kind of an exclusive for you guys, so get this right here. This is a Carolina exclusive. At the Orange Bowl, of course it didn't go the way that we wanted it to go with the outcome, but being on the field, people may think that Tamon had to think about the decision to come back, but being on the field, I remember Tamon vividly saying, like, I cannot go out like this. We cannot go out like this. And he felt a commitment to this team in order to come back being an NFL prospect. And that just shows to how much he wants it and how much, everybody on this team wants to excel. So I can respect a guy like that, and I can go to a war with a guy like that. So it's something special that's coming in Carolina, and everyone should just take notice of it.
Thanks, Eugene.
All right, we'll close up today with Chapel Fowler.
Hey, Eugene, you guys have a lot of guys on the defensive line, sophomores that played some as freshmen. What have you seen from them, like a Clyde Pender, Miles Murphy, those type of guys, and what they've done so far and where you think they can fit in front of y'all and the other linebackers this fall? That's
a great question. And I was in the locker room the other day having a conversation with a couple of the guys. I was just talking about how excited I am to play behind a defensive line like this defensive line. Somebody sent me an excerpt of the questions you guys were asking Coach Bateman, and how he said something about having 10 guys over 280 or 290 pounds, being behind guys like that, Clyde Pender, who's explosive, Miles Murphy, who exemplifies like big, like he's a big guy, but he has great quickness. Young Bulls and Keyshawn Silver, who's out there busting his tail, explosive, and guys like Ritz out there just tearing stuff up, and we're not even in pads yet. So I'm really excited to be behind guys like that. And I can work with guys, the veteran leaders like Ray Vahasek, Tamari Fox when he gets back. It's going to be something special with the D-line. And they're showing that they can be an elite group throughout this nation. So I'm proud of the work they put in, and I'm proud to be playing with those guys. And, I'm just excited. Super excited to play with those boys.